Thank you. And now I'm here with Stuart Rosenthal. He is the publisher of the Beacon newspaper. Stuart, thanks so much for being with us today.
Pleasure to be here, Marianne.
Now, Stuart, before you became the publisher of the Beacon, you had another career. You were a tax attorney.
That's right.
How did you find yourself in the publishing business?
Well, it's an interesting question. When I was married, I just got married, I was an associate at a big law firm. And I came home one night, just a few months after I got married, and my wife said to me, you know, you really look unhappy with your work. You know, do you really want to be doing this? And I said, well, you know, it's a good job and it pays well. I worked hard to get through law school. Shouldn't I be sticking with this? And she said, if it's not ringing your chimes, if it's not making you happy, no, you shouldn't stick with it. You should find something you really love. Well, journalism was a love of mine from way back when, through middle school days, and it also was my wife's career. So I was jealous of what she was doing. Here I was, you know, hitting the books in the law firm, and I was missing being out there as a reporter and writer and editor and that kind of thing. So we decided to start our own publication.
Well, you know what I think is just so exciting is it's always hard to find or develop readers, but you decided to focus specifically on individuals who are over the age of 50. Tell me why.
Well, it was a market that was not really being served in the Washington area, and we knew it was a growing market with tremendous potential and also, honestly, a lot of affluence. So we thought this would be a successful publication and one that also would serve a need, really, because the community is growing and had a lot of need for information that it wasn't being given.
And I just recently heard the statistic that 79 million baby boomers over the next 20 years will reach the age of 65.
That's right. 1,000 a day.
Wow.
Are joining Social Security from the boomer generation.
So to me, it seems like they're a unique demographic. They were raised in a different era. So how do you think in this digital age that that you best reach individuals or consumers 50 plus?
Well, older adults are the ones who particularly like to read newsprint. They read books, they read magazines, they read newspapers. They're the readers. They're not so much using tablets or smartphones or even computers to read. So they're the ones that a newspaper like ours is really meant to serve. So it was a good match for that generation.
Excellent. So the Beacon in print is not going anywhere, even though you do have online news as well.
That's right. We have 105,000 printed copies distributed every month, and they're all picked up. So 95% of them.
Outstanding. In fact, I picked up mine today at Walgreens inside. Now you do have other ways to reach seniors. You've got a big expo coming up,
That's
the
right.
50 Plus Expo at the Ballston Mall on October 7th. Tell me a little bit about that program and how long it's been going on.
Well, this is our 13th year to be doing expos in the metropolitan area. What we do is we give all of our readers and anybody else in the community everybody's welcome to come, a chance to get together and hear excellent speakers, lots of great entertainment, get health screenings, get flu shots, and visit hundreds of, well, up to 100, I should say, exhibitors of all sorts with good information, providing products and services of interest to people 50 and over.
Okay, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, but aside from fun, there are a lot of various issues that seniors are facing as they age, and some of them, you know, reverse mortgages, what's it called, long-term care insurance, or even the concept of aging in place. Where do seniors go to get information on these important issues?
There's a tremendous amount of information out there, but you're right, people have a hard time accessing it or knowing where to go. That's one of the reasons the Beacon exists, because we cover all these topics and we provide information about where people can find more online or where they can go in person to go get information from different offices. It's one of our specialties.
Now, this growing population is also very influential, and we are in a heated political season right now, you know, looking at issues like Medicare or Social Security and the concerns about its solvencies. What do you think that seniors most care about at this point on those important issues?
Well, I think those who are already retired want to know that Social Security and Medicare will continue to be there for them, and it will. Both of them will be there. Those who are coming up into the older generations, I think also have to realize that things are going to have to change. It's not going to be possible to keep the same kind of program with the same kind of benefits that people have been used to getting, because they're just, with 79 million more boomers turning 65 in the next 20 years, there won't be enough workers paying payroll taxes to cover those needs. There will have to be a change.
So there's definitely, well, politicians are speaking to this issue on both
Absolutely.
sides of the aisle.
Right.
Is there any hope that either political party might be able to come to some type of resolution?
Oh, they're very basic, straightforward solutions. Everybody knows what they are. The problem is no one has the gumption to really sort of choose them and say, let's go with it. Some of the changes are very minor and little, and if you take a lot of little things and you put them together, you get a good result. So I think there's no reason why we can't get there. It just takes some will.
Well, you've got tons of information on this, but also one of your guest speakers, Mark Plotkin, is going to be coming. He is a former commentator of WTOP, and he now is a commentator for Fox News.
That's right.
What can we expect to hear from Mark?
He's going to talk about the upcoming elections and the various important issues. He's going to talk about Virginia in particular, what an important state it's going to be. He has a lot to say. He's very interesting, and he'll answer a lot of questions, so I think it'll be a lot of fun to hear. People should come and enjoy him and get a flu shot and get health screenings and visit all of our exhibitors and hear the music. And have
Oh
a
yeah,
good
that's
time.
right. You're going to have some entertainment as well.
Yes.
And who will be performing?
Well, there's a group called the Traveling Heart Show Band. And they played last year and they were a big hit, so we've had them coming back. And we have Linda George, the runner-up in the Miss Senior Virginia pageant, who's a beautiful singer, who's going to be singing along with the band.
Okay, wonderful.
And let me just mention that's October 7th, Sunday the 7th at Ballston. But if you missed that or that's not a good day for you, the following Sunday, October 14th, we'll have a similar program at White Flint Mall in Bethesda. So those who can't make it.
Same guest speakers,
same speaker, same entertainment, but different exhibitors.
So, and if you had one particular goal for this particular expo, what would it be?
That more people should come than ever.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you so much, Stuart, for coming here and spending some time with us. I want to remind everybody to go to Ballston Common Mall on October 7th from 12 to 4 o'clock.
Right, and it's free.
And it's a free event. You can bring your husband, you can bring your friend, make it a date, and come out and see us at the 50 Plus Senior Expo, sponsored by the Beacon. Thanks again for watching the Arlington Weekly News, and we'll see you at the Expo.